today I'm at Vanessa and Mitch's house, and this is one of the episodes for stay home music, 居家乐 or 居家乐 if you want to call it. It's the joy of making music at home during this pandemic period, and what a great sum up of 2020. So how have these guys been?
All right.
Great, yeah.
Great.
Can't complain too much.
Playing too much. So do you enjoy making music at home, or do you make most of your music at home?
We kind of have to now.
Yeah.
We can't really go out. But before this, we kind of geeked a little bit with our band, like rock covers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, Vanessa is my classmate at NIE. Yeah, and this is Vanessa's husband, Mitch. Mitch, where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Yeah, as you can see, it is not very Singapore. It doesn't look Singaporean, right? So, yeah. Anyway, this is a one-take video. We'll just go on, so don't worry. Okay, be very
Okay.
comfortable and say whatever you want.
Okay.
Profanities are fine as well.
Okay.
Right, let's go. Okay, this is their place. Very nice. I won't tell you where. Right, let's go. And there's a woman hiding there. Okay, that's one of our crew. Okay, yeah.
Check out the music room first.
Yeah, let's go.
So this is
Wow.
my synthesizer studio, where I kind of collect and display my museum of vintage keyboards.
Wow, when did you start this?
About 6-7 years ago.
6-7 years ago.
Yeah, started collecting keyboards. I like the older stuff because you can kind of repair it yourself. And I figured if I'm going to collect old stuff, I might as well repair and learn how to do it myself. So
Wow.
I kind of just snowballed from there.
Okay. What about Vanessa? Were you into all this before you
I'm
met Mitch?
enjoying playing it.
Enjoy
but
playing it.
Before I met him, it's all like classical music, acoustic.
Okay,
Yeah.
classical piano.
So he's my synthesizer, analog teacher.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, could you show us what you have got here?
Yeah, so over here we've just got a rack of 1970s, 1980s keyboards that I've collected over the years. These two from Korg and from Roland, they're actually the first synthesizers that they produced in about 1972, so that's kind of cool. Over here is a Mini Moog, which is a very famous American synthesizer. You probably heard it on a lot of records, and they're still used today. Over here is an ARP 2600, which is a reissue from Korg. It's a very famous synth from the 70s. It was used in teaching, so that's why it's so big. They could put it in the front of a classroom and you can see from the back of the class what they're trying to teach. And this year they brought it back, so I had to get one, I thought.
Oh, I see. Wow, amazing. So, do you do any soundproofing to the room?
Not soundproofing. I've done a little bit of sound treatment, which is what
Okay.
the foam is on the walls. Basically to reduce the reflections and echoes a little bit. Proper soundproofing is very expensive and I think hard to do for HDB, so we just try and keep the noise down for the neighbors.
I see. But so far you have no issues with your
No.
neighbors, right?
I try to be respectful.
Ah, that's nice. Great. So, apart from this, actually, Mitch, what do you do for a living?
My main job is videography, multimedia, so like a lot of graphic design.
As a freelancer, or you work for a company?
I work for a small company. Yeah.
A production
Just a few
company.
of us, yeah.
Ah, I see, I see. So this is your
It's a hobby.
hobby.
Yeah.
Wow, pretty expensive hobby.
It can be,
Yeah.
but I try and buy everything used and broken. So if you can get it broken, you can get it very cheap, and then fix it up yourself. You can save a lot of money. And then with the ones I don't like, I can sell them off, make a bit of profit, and then at least break even, or maybe even a little bit of profit. So this hobby doesn't end up costing me too much.
Oh, I see. Cool. So
Yeah.
Vanessa, what do you do for a living? Even though Vanessa is my classmate, actually, apart from her playing piano professionally, I don't know what she does. Okay, can you share
I'm
with us?
actually a dental hygienist. He doesn't know.
Oh no!
So music is it's not a hobby, but it's also my profession as well. I'm a music teacher as well.
Oh, okay. The dental thing, can you repeat that again?
Dental hygienist.
Dental hygienist. Okay, so that is your full-time job,
That's my full-time.
or one of your full-time jobs?
Full-time job for now.
Oh, it's a full-time job for now. Wow, amazing. I totally didn't know. So for our classmates at NIE now, today is something you have never heard before. I've never, you never
he
said
doesn't
it,
know.
right? Did you tell Johnson?
Also,
Johnson also didn't know. Oh no. Okay, Johnson will be my next guest in subsequent episodes.
Yeah.
Alright. So, wow, what is this?
So this is a modular synthesizer. So basically, it's a keyboard and it's kind of turned inside out. So whereas these keyboards will have like a fixed signal path, here you can plug anything into anything else and create whatever sounds you want. Right now it's just a little sequence going on here.
So it goes with the wave of the sound and then the wavelengths and change the frequency.
So yeah, basically you build it up out of individual modules. So you kind of find the system you like, and you add one here, add one there, and it kind of just grows.
Okay. So let's say if you want to perform somewhere else other than at your place, so what do you have to do? You have to tear down everything and bring it up.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't take these ones out because they're being old, they can be kind of fragile, and if anything happens to them.
Okay.
But for gigging, we used a like a more modern Rumpler keyboard. Where you can save all your sounds and just quickly change between patches for different songs. Something like this doesn't have any memory, so to perform, it's a bit more complicated. This is kind of just like a experimental kind of thing for me. This one, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So you have to do you have a score or something that you will work it out before the performance, or everything is improv?
I can't really read music, so I don't do a score. I just play it and kind of memorize as best I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to say he's like self-learned.
Oh, okay.
So everything he's kind of like explore himself. And that's really impressive.
Yeah, you can learn a lot on forums and YouTube and the internet. So
self-directed learning.
So 21st century learning. Yes, exactly. Without a teacher, everything can be sourced from the net or from books. Wow, amazing. Okay, so can you tell us more about our first song? Your first song?
We played Oxygen Part 4 by Jean-Michel Jarre, and we played it on some 1970s keyboards.
Yes.
We used the Roland SH1000. Roland's first synthesizer, Korg 700, Korg's first synthesizer. So these are monophonic synthesizers. You might expect to be able to play chords on these, but they only play one note at a time.
Okay, monophonic.
Yeah, kind of like a flute. You can only play one note at a time. And then there's other keyboards that can play polyphonically. Being analog, each voice kind of requires its own circuitry. So generally, they're limited to a few voices. So this is a 6-voice synthesizer. This one's a 8-voice synthesizer. If you want more voices, it adds up to more circuitry, and generally just gets more expensive and harder to maintain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
This used to put on top of the organ.
Yeah, in the 70s, most people would be playing their organ at home, and these are built in a way that the controls are on the front. So you're playing your organ, and then you can switch on the front.
That's why the buttons are here.
Yeah, Vanessa jokes that this one looks like a stove.
Yes. Yeah, like a gas stove.
Preheat. Yeah, set your temperature. Yeah.
Alright, cool. I see. Okay, let's get ready for our first song then.
Okay.
Our first performance for our audience. Yeah. Right, yeah. So just perform the song. What's the song again?
Oxygen Part 4 by
Oxygen.
Jean-Michel Jarre.
Wow, amazing. Okay, so for the next segment, we're going to disclose Mitch's other job. Yeah, but actually he does apart from videography and synthesizers, he also does repair of synthesizers. Okay, let's go to your repair center
Workstation. Okay, so this is where I do it.
Wow.
Little workshop.
Okay.
Not very permanent, but we don't have a lot of space in HCB, so yeah. So at the moment I'm working on this old Roland string machine. I picked it up in very poor condition. The thing about these old synths that I like is they're very easy to repair. Like you can just pop the hood, you can see all the components, and things like service manuals and schematics are easily available on the internet. So it's easy to diagnose and troubleshoot problems. Sometimes it can be tough finding old parts, but if you're patient on eBay, they can pop up and you can find the parts you need.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Vanessa, I believe you are a part of this repair workstation. So what is your contribution to it?
Oh, my contribution is I'm his marketing
Social media manager.
Social media manager. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So what social media platforms are you on?
Oh, we are on Instagram. It's called the Sings Time.
Okay. Later I'll add in the captions in post. Okay. So Mitch, how did you start or when did you start with all these repairs?
So maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, I started off with a Juno 106 keyboard like this. I got one from Japan, and I figured I like this stuff. I want to get more, but given that most of it is like 30, 40 years old, it's going to need some repair every now and then. And there's no one in Singapore that does that, or no one at the time. So I thought I'd teach myself how to do it. So yeah, started teaching myself, repaired a few on my own, and started doing some for friends.
I see. So you had training in electrical boards?
Not really, no, but I started out with a few do-it-yourself kits. So just build a few kits, read a few books, get the experience yourself, and then slowly, gradually learn more. And yeah.
Amazing. So the 21st century learning again. Yeah, no teacher. 自己看书自己学. Wow, that's really amazing. Wow. Okay. So how long does each repair take you usually on average?
Some are very fast, some take longer. I picked up a piece yesterday. It was a very quick repair, maybe like 5 minutes. Just swap a battery, swap a voltage regulator, and it was done. Another quick one I had just came in, wouldn't power up, so it was just a broken fuse, blown fuse. So just put the fuse in, and it's done. It actually took longer to disassemble it than it was to find the problem.
Okay.
But some are more in depth. This one had been sitting in a closet for about 10 years, so it was full of cockroach eggs, full of dust. Really disgusting. A lot of things wrong with it, so I had to order a lot of new parts for it. install the parts, calibrate it, the whole thing. So at the moment, the longest thing is waiting for parts during COVID. So shipping can take longer than usual, so maybe a couple of weeks. You're just waiting for parts.
I see. Amazing. So anyone in Singapore can contact you for such a service?
Yeah, I'm on Synthesis of Asia, SOA Facebook group.
Synthesis.
You can ask there, and you contact through my Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, great. So, I believe they have a second song for us. Can you tell us about the song?
Let It Be. Let It Be. By Beatles. Yeah.
What do you like about the song? Because I see you have done covers of this song before, right?
Yes.
Performance.
It's a nice song to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are the icons of that period.
Okay, amazing. All right, let's head over to the second song. Yay. Okay, and so here we are at the last segment. For this series, I will join my guests for a last collaboration. Like with one guest, I'll do a duet, and then for today, we'll do a trio. A song that happened that we like very much is YMO's Ride In.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that rhythm, you know. And then the first time I knew this song is because I took Prof Onishi from NIE. His studies in Japanese music module, which introduced this song, and he liked YMO very much. And I actually used Ride In as my it's not graduation, it's the module's so-called assignment, the most important project. So how do you all come across YMO actually?
I'm just big into electronic music. You hear about YMO because they were one of the earlier bands that did all this kind of electronic stuff.
Okay. Apart from YMO, actually I'm very curious, how did you all meet?
How do we meet?
How did you all meet?
We meet in expats
Expat gathering group.
Gathering group. You all met in Singapore?
Yeah.
Or somewhere else? Oh, in Singapore. Oh, okay, amazing. Okay, so Mitch, you came to Singapore for the expat.
For 1 year.
For 1 year, and then you met her.
Yep.
And then you decided, I'm gonna stay in Singapore.
Yeah, came here for 2 years, kept working, met Vanessa, and then now I live here.
Wow, okay. So do you go back to Australia?
Yeah, we try to go back every Christmas or every other Christmas.
Okay. Which part of Australia?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Wow.
Queensland.
I've never been there before. I've only the furthest is Perth. And then COVID came to nowhere to do.
Exactly. After COVID.
I see. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so before we go to Ride In, I think you have some things to show us, right? Some of your collection.
Oh yeah.
These collections they brought them from.
Yeah. So being big YMO fans, on a trip to Japan, we picked up a few books and whatnot. So we got a 50th anniversary book which has a lot of pictures and stuff of the YMO on tour, what the gear they used. Got a couple of songbooks, which just comes in handy when we're doing the covers. Transcribed songs. Yeah.
And then all these are in Japanese. So
So while we can't read it, we can take some photos, put that into Google Translate, get a gist of what it says.
Cool. This is ultimate YMO fan. I've never met YMO fans in Singapore apart from Prof Onishi. So I'm really excited to play Riding with you. Okay, let's go!
Alright.
yeah.
So 2020 for us. Put that on silent. So 2020 for us, we miss playing with our band. No more jam sessions, no more gigs, which we were kind of gearing up for some gigs.
Yeah.
And then this whole thing happened, so it's a bit of a shame.
Yes.
But at the same time, we can stay home and work on some projects together.
Yes.
Learning a few covers. I can work on my keyboards and get them all working again.
Yes. Yeah, so we are doing a lot of forehands. And so you can follow us on YouTube. We call BYMC, Bing.
Yeah, and follow us on Instagram, synth_time. If you need any old keyboards repaired, you can hit us up.
Yeah. Thank you.
How's that?